Now what he will fire. It is too. The candle. That one don't seem to want to
Are you ready?
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Justin. Happy birthday to you. Whoops. And many more.
Ready to pull the storm back forward.
Blow. Hey. He's got more power over there. It's okay. You still get your wish. You still get your wish. Don't touch me. No, we're going to go get ice cream. Now it's a gift certificate for Blockbuster. We can go rent some movies. That's pretty cool. You can rent movies.
What is this stuff?
You can go to Discovery Zone.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what I do when I get president? I get two Batman.
Oh, all right.
Hey, you know what I do?
Christopher. Let's not tear the back. I know, that's what it's not. You just sit there. It's physical activity. Yeah, it's more fun. See, when I did that, I was singing through the I found out he was like the work kids. So they get points and like that. So I was really glad that she was going to get
the game.
Power Rangers game. It was like they could just run out. You still kind of worry whether they really
Look at my computer got me, Mom. Dark.
By the rubber tips. All right. Yeah, they can't.
Yeah, I've seen that before. Middle's 100.
This is going to be fun. We'll have to find a special place, maybe in our museum.
You already opened it, you said?
Guys, is anybody going to finish their ice cream or anything? If you were going to eat anything, you better go get it. It's just for cleaning up.
Hey, what? Hey, Super Transport! What? Super Transport!
Turn around, Wes, so I can see you. Laying in the snow. Stick your tongue out so you can catch some on your tongue.
Snowy day. Snowy day.
Don't open the van.
Sure, July. Cuckoo, caca, and geek. Get out of my way.
Ooh, don't do that. That could be dirty if the van's dirty. Wesley, fix your head. Don't do that, Justin.
Mom, look. Look at this, Mom. Mom, look right here. Look at this. Mom, look. Look at here. Snow on it.
Fell on you, huh?
Let's just see if the ice is frozen up. Over here. Right. It's ice.
Get back a little bit, Justin. No, don't eat that ice. That's nasty.
Man. Oh, don't do that because I'm cold.
Ready to go in now?
No, it is cold for a couple of ice.
Wes, put your hood on. Wes, put your hood on. Hey.
Hey, Mom, over here. It's frozen over here, too.
And
There's a nice little one over there, Hank. See it? Now we gotta start with the little one.
that was Drover. His voice not only broke my concentration, but it also alerted the grasshopper to my approach. He hopped away. The grasshopper, that is, not Drover. I marched over to him. To Drover, that is, not the grasshopper. Drover, hush.
I was just trying to help.
I know you were trying to help, but don't just watch and learn, and prepare yourself for the day when you too can catch grasshoppers. He gave me an empty stare.
I thought you knew how. I thought you were the one. Oh boy, I'm all confused.
Suddenly his eyes grew wide,
Oh my goodness, there's a huge one.
and that's all we're going to be able to read. Up in the same piece of shade that I was occupying, he pulled a bandana from his hip pocket and mopped his face.
Boy, it's hot. The weather report's prescribing another day of 100. This will make about 5 days in a row.
Yes, I was aware of that.
It kind of saps a guy of energy, don't it, Hanky?
Right.
And you're just going to lay there in the shade, aren't you?
Yep.
You're not even going to jump up and wag your tail and tell me how wonderful I am, are you?
Nope.
It kind of hurts my feelings, Hanky.
Life is hard.
Oh, well, I wish I could just lay around in the shade, but some of us had to work for a living.
Thank you. Good job, Slim.
Anything happened to you?
But what Beulah's trying to say, and if I may intrude here, is that that we would be upset, Hank, very upset, I mean, and we appreciate your concern, but Hank, that dog is a killer. I know you're a pretty skilled fighter, but this guy's a professional thug. Call it off, Hank. Go home. Save yourself for another day. Beulah nodded.
Boy.
Beulah doesn't have a lot of reading parts, but what she is the most beautiful collie in the whole book. And all the boy dogs.
You gotta say
Hi, Kitty. It's so nice to see you again.
I don't think you mean that, Hanky.
Of course I mean it. A day without a cat is like a picnic without flies. Imperfect and incomplete.
Very funny, Hanky. But I think you better move along. I'm helping Sally Mae plant flowers. When we don't need you better around you.
Okay, let's go to 20. Cat eyes of his.
Oh, really? And why would I be catching grasshoppers?
Because Kitty, grasshoppers are the sworn enemies of every ranch wife because grasshoppers eat plants and flowers and shrubs.
How interesting. The only problem, Hanky, is that grasshoppers make you choke. The back legs get stuck right in the middle of your throat. And they hang there in your throat sometimes, you know.
It's the paragraph that you have your first line in, okay? She was sitting on the ground with her arms draped around her knees, and at last she gained control of her laughter.
Hank, do you know what you just drank?
Well, water?
That isn't water, it's root stimulator.
Huh? Root stimulator? She was biting back a smile.
It's plant food, and I don't think it'll hurt you, but maybe you'd better stay out of it.
She laughed and shook her head and returned to her planting chores. Now go down to your next line on the same page.
Oh dear.
Sally Mae jumped to her feet and brushed off her pants.
Well, that's the end of planting for today.
She cut her eyes in my direction.
Don't drink that stuff, Hank. It's good for flowers, but it might not be good for dumb dogs.
Yeah. She swiveled her head around and studied me with her big owlish eyes.
Do you suppose we can use that information, Hank the rabbit?
It's Hank the cow dog, ma'am. Hank the cow dog, actually.
Oh, rubbish. Cow dogness seems so boring and ordinary. But rabbitness has a way of keeping things hopping. And did I mention that you're spending the summer with me in my cave?
Spending no, ma'am, we haven't discussed that yet, madam.
Oh, pitiful. I meant to tell you. But I was about to be eaten by cannibals, and it just slipped my mind. And besides, you just got here. Come, let's retire to my cave, and we can discuss our summer plans.
Very good. Good job.
But if I ever get my paws on her,
The fleas struck him at that time. He gritted his teeth until they stopped biting.
I'll tell her thank you.
How sweet.
Yeah, my mom would be proud even if I ain't.
He heaved a heavy sigh and started walking back to Billy's house.
What a lousy punishment. I've got to be good for the rest of my life. I ain't sure I can stand myself.
Very good. Okay. At that very moment, little Alfred stuck his head out the door.
Hey, Mom. Mommy's awake from her nap, and she's trying to get out of her crib.
Very good. At me and twisted his head around.
What's going on around here?
Stand back, JT. I'm a-fixin' to give a public demonstration of grasshopper capturization.
What does that mean?
It means that if you'll get your feathers out of the way, I'll demonstrate the theory and technique of capturing grasshoppers.
Huh? What does the know about catching grasshoppers? If you want to know about catching grasshoppers, talk to a rooster. That's what we do for a living. That's what we do.
Would you move?
Huh? Of course they move. They don't just sit there and hop. That's why they're called grasshoppers. And I'll tell you something else, Poop. They're hard to swallow. You know their back legs? They'll scrape all the way down. And if you ain't real careful, the choke is what'll happen.
Thank you, JT. Now, if you'll just move.
Happened to Elsa's brother's uncle. What was his name? Oh yeah, they called him Red. He was red, see? The reddest arms you ever saw. Had green tail feathers.
JT.
Choked on a grasshopper one day is what he done and died.
And JT's very wordy, isn't he? Thank you, JT. Be ignoramuses. Now, folks, this is not what your school system produces. But this song happens to be kind of proud to be ignoramus. Go ahead.
A cannibal's life is one for us. We're as happy as we can be. We've got no job or worries or responsibilities. We ain't too swift in thinking. We ain't too sharp in math. We're experts that was thinking because we never take a bath. We're proud to be ignoramuses. We just love being ignoramuses. It's more fun than a barrel of monkeys. Me and Rip never went to school or learned arithmetic, but we've got our own method for counting, and it works pretty slick. We point with our toes and call out the count. 1, 4, 7. And if someone says you guys can't count, we'll beat him up. It works. Ho ho. We're proud to be ignoramuses, ramuses, ramuses. We just love being ignoramuses. It's more fun than a barrel of monkeys. We're ignorant of language and proud of it to boot. We're fluent in burping and belching, and we don't give a hoot. And it's for writing and poetry and songs and rhymes and stuff. We do if we want, and we don't if we don't. And if you don't like it, we'll break your face. We're proud to be ignoramuses, ramuses, ramuses. We just love being ignoramuses. It's more fun than a barrel of monkeys. We're proud to be ignoramuses. It expresses our deepest thoughts. We figure we're both getting famous for the science of mental right. And one of these days we'll win an award. You weenies will be surprised. Not the Nobel or Pulitzer, but the ignoramus prize. Ha ha. We're proud to be ignoramuses, ramuses, ramuses. We just love being ignoramuses. It's more fun than a barrel of monkeys.
Great.
No, back up, no.
Only a black-haired bulging nose as big as a boot that she could wiggle about from side to side, but she couldn't poke things with it. But there was one elephant, a new elephant, an elephant child who was full of insatiable curiosity, and she lived in Africa. There's nothing to smell, baby.
I smell It's moving right here. Jack is the one
Like the elephant or something? Or?
No. So then there's the alligator and then there's Jack.
Oh, you're right, that is that. Yeah, that's that. Watch back up for me, Justin, okay? I'm trying to tape it. Watch again.
following morning, that insatiable elephant's child asked a newfound question that she had never asked before.
What does the crocodile have for dinner?
Hush! And they thanked her mutely. By and by, when that was finished, she came upon Colo Colo Bird sitting in the middle of a wait-a-born thorn bush, and she said,
My father has spanked me, and my mother has spanked me. All my aunts and uncles have spanked me for my insatiable curiosity. And still, what does the crocodile have for dinner?
Go to the bank of the great green Limpopo River, also the Valley Cougar Tree, and you will find out. That very next morning, that insatiable elephant's child took 100 pounds of bananas and 100 pounds of sugar cane and 17 melons, and she said to all her dear family,
For Christopher, if you see him, tell me where he's at. Yeah? If I want to get him on top of Becca, sit down.